Good morning, peepsy doodles. So I talked to you guys on Facebook about how I was making the smudge sprays today. I'm super excited about it, and I asked you guys if you're interested in how to, and quite a few of you said you were. So that's what we're doing. Now smudge sprays are, if you've ever smudged your home before, you know, you take your smudge bundle, your sage bundle, and you light it, and then you blow it out, kind of like incense, and then it will smoke, and you use that smoke to go through the house. You have something underneath it, and you go through and you take your feather, wherever my feather went, or your hand, and you waft it into areas of your home to help that sage, that cleansing smoke will help to rid your house of negative energies, along with using intention. Now, there are some people that the smoke bothers them. They don't like the smell of the smoke. They don't like the smell it leaves in their house afterwards. I personally do, but a lot of people don't. There are also people that don't have, you know, they really want to do a house cleansing, but they just don't have time, or maybe they don't have a smudge bundle. They don't have time to make their own. They don't know where to get one. There's all kinds of different reasons to make a very easy peasy smudge spray. And there are countless different ways that you can make these. So this one is from, if you've, and I'll try to put a link in the description if I remember, it's Sage Goddess on Facebook actually posted this about a week ago or a couple days ago, and she was talking about a spring smudge spray for your home to kind of help get rid of those stagnant winter energies and to bring about the new revival of spring. And she uses lavender and lemon essential oils, and I'm also going to add a couple extra things to ours today, but that's what we're making, is one for spring. But like I said, these are super easy. Like, one of the easiest ones that you can make is to fill your bottle with water, and I have distilled water here. You can get this for like $1 or $2. But tap water is just fine. I'm just using this because I had it sitting up there forever, so I'm using it. Actually, it expired June of last year, but it's water, so I'm gonna use it. But any kind of water, tap water, bottled water, whatever you want to use. So, you know, you fill your bottle up to the shoulder with water, and then take a piece of sage and put it in there, and that's it. You won't have the scent if you don't like the scent of essential oils. You won't have any kind of anything. It's literally the herb of sage is infusing with the water, and you're spraying the water. So it's just as effective as smudging, you know, as actual burning smudging. You're just using a spray technique instead, and you can spray this all over your freaking house, all over. So what you're going to need for our recipe today is you're going to need a spray bottle. Now, I'm going to just preface this a little bit. I went out and got these today from my local health food store. They were I got the smaller. There was one that was a little bit bigger. This one's 2 ounces. These are glass. They're the blue glass. And the thing with blue is that UV rays, as far as I know, UV rays don't penetrate it. And so if you leave your smudge spray out, and you have herbs or oils, or if you have anything in here, it doesn't go bad as fast because of the sun. Like I said, don't quote me on that, but that is what I've heard in the past. Now, I got these because they only had blue, and I've heard that if you're using essential oils, you want to use a glass bottle, because the essential oils, if you use premium grade, can erode your bottle. Now, there's also like plastic bottles that you can get for like 3 for $2 at like Joann Fabrics, and they're plastic. This one I made, it was one of the toilet sprays, like you're supposed to spray over the toilet before you poop, and then when you poop, it traps the odor under the essential oils. I made this probably 3 years ago, and I put it in a glass, just in case it did, and it never went through it. I don't know. So I'm just telling you, if you use a plastic bottle, to make sure that you put it in something, because if you come home and there's a mess everywhere because it eroded through your bottle, I told you, okay? So I went and got these because I had to get some essential oils anyway. So I'm going to recommend that you use a glass bottle. So you've got your bottle. Then you'll want your essential oils. And like I said, today we are using lemon and lavender. Another thing that are kind of cool with these, if you, like, let's say, most people that have essential oils have lavender, but let's say you don't have lemon, you can use, like, let's say that you have an actual lemon at home, you know, grate off a little bit of the peel and use that instead. It's the same concept. You're still getting lemon in the bottle, or let's say you have lemon and you don't have lavender, so put some lavender herb in there. See what I mean? You can kind of spice it up a little bit, but so lavender and lemon essential oils. You'll need your water of some sort, tap, bottled, or otherwise. And then for our little recipe, I am adding a citrine point. I have learned from Flora in the past that to all of her sprays and oils, she adds a citrine piece because then it never has to be cleansed, because citrine is one of those stones that never has to be cleansed, which is awesome. And then I have sage, and you can use the sage herb, or I have, I actually got this when I went to one of my witchy stores. It's just white California sage, and that's what I'm going to be using because I'm going to use a bigger piece. But sage herb, I'm adding to it because I just love the cleansing properties of sage. So while we're going to have the smell and the revitalizing energies of spring, we're also going to have the cleansing energy of sage herb that we're going to add to our oil. So, not our oil, our spray. You're going to fill your bottle to the shoulder with your water. And let's see how big of a mess I'm going to make with this. Oh, I'm getting it. I'm getting it. Not even a mess. I added a little bit too much, but perfect. Alright. Because if you fill it too high, after you put all your goodies in it and then you put the top on, once this goes in, it does raise the water and you don't want to overflow it. So go to the shoulder. Then we're going to add our essential oils. Let me guess. This doesn't have a... Oh, yes, it does. So I try, some of these come out, the viscosity is a little bit different. So I like adding them in threes, so 3, 6, 9. I either go 3 or 9. 9 is my go-to number. I love the number 9. It's very magical to me. And of course 3 has very magical properties as well, hence multiples of 3. So I'm adding 9 drops a piece. If you feel that the scent is too strong and you don't want 9, put it back to 3. Or hey, if you're a 5 person and you think that 5 has magical properties, then use 5. The actual recipe from Sage Goddess just said to mix lavender and lemon essential oils, so she didn't actually have a specific number, which is kind of nice. Like I was saying with these smudge sprays, you can't mess them up. It's whatever feels right to you. So I'm adding 9 a piece. Okay, so we have our lemon, we have our lavender. Oh, it smells so good. Alright, so then we're going to add our sage piece. So I've got sage in there. Like I said, you can, if you've just got regular crushed sage, that works just fine. If you've got sage for cooking, you can use that. It's just fine. Then I'm going to add our citrine piece. And give it a little bit of a shake. It's nice to shake it and you kind of do a little spin in the clockwise motion. It gets that positive energy going. And voila! You have smudge spray. Oh my god, it smells so freaking good. Kevin, our whole house is gonna get sprayed with yummies. Oh my god, I'm so excited. This smells amazing. So, that is your spring revitalizing cleansing smudge spray. Go ahead and slap a label on it and spray everything. You can use it right away. You can also, if you feel the need, you can let it sit out under the full moon or the new moon. You can you know, do some kind of a ritual with it, you can do whatever you want. If you don't want to, the herbs and the crystals and everything in it will do their magic, and it is able to work right away. So, that is our spring smudge spray. I hope that you guys enjoyed, and I'm going to go and smudge the shit out of my house. So, love you guys, and I'll see you later. Bye!